Hi everybody, I'm Spike Brave. In this tutorial I'd like to show you how to use the audio settings that are available in MechWarrior Online. Before I go too far into this video, I do want to say I just want to show you how to use the options that are available. Please feel free to set them as you see fit. I just want to show you how to use them, not tell you how you should be setting up your game. I think that's very important that you do what you think is best for your game and what will offer you the most fun. So let's talk about those audio settings. So to get there, we just come down here on the bottom right hand corner where it says settings, and there's a little gear icon. We click that, and then on our navigation on our left hand side, we click audio. So we have two sections of audio settings. First are audio settings, of course, and the first option we have there is a slider for the effects volume. This controls the volume of things like the stomping of your mech's feet, or the firing of your lasers, or LRMs, or autocannons. Noises such as that are what the effects volume affects. Kind of an odd sentence there. The next is the music volume. So right now you can probably hear some music in the background. This is the volume for that. And then also at the beginning and end of a match, you'll have some music as well, and this controls the volume of that music as well. The next is dialogue volume, and this is the loudness of your onboard computer in your battle mech. So when you hear the warning about an incoming missile, this is the volume that controls that voice. This next one is front end sounds. I don't have that checked. I believe by default it is, and what this does is every time you click a button, you will hear a beep. That's why I've turned it off. I find it personally a little bit annoying that every time I hit a button I hear a beep, and it also makes it a little bit difficult to make tutorials when I'm having to compete with a beep every time I do something. Alrighty, and the next is our voice over IP settings. So you can choose to enable or disable this. So if you are not wanting to listen to what other people have to say on the headset, just unclick this. I haven't found it to be a huge problem with rude players on the headset. It's usually in the chat. So keep that in mind. You can disable it here. Of course, we have the playback level, so that's how loud the player is on your end. The record level, that's how loud the client will make you seem. The release delay, so there's a push to talk key in the keyboard bindings, and I will cover those in a different tutorial. But that's the delay from when you release the button to when it stops transmitting. And then, of course, we have our playback mode. As you can see, we can do default, direct sound, or the Windows audio session. I like to leave everything on default. Let's talk about these real quick, and I do want to tell you one thing that I've noticed. And then we have playback to voice. Again, we can use the default, or we can use our speakers. We can just tell it. The capture mode, so we can do direct sound or the Windows audio session again, or just leave it at default. And then the capture device. So we have a default setting, and then we have my mic. It shows up twice because of the way my Sound Blaster card is. Something I have noticed, just want to let you know that the Sound Blaster software appears to affect this in a negative fashion. If I turn it off, the Sound Blaster software, and just turn it off, voice over IP works fine for me. If I have it on, I can't pick it up no matter how I switch these settings. So keep that in mind. I have noticed that. You may not. Everybody's computer is a little bit different depending on your hardware. But I did want to let you know that sometimes those software programs that come with the higher end audio cards can cause a little bit of confusion for the built-in client here in MechWarrior Online. So that's been a look at these audio settings. I hope it has pointed you to what you needed to know. If you have a question or a comment, please leave me a note in the comments below. And as always, have great luck in the battlefield, and I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching.